guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today is our Championship and FA Cup round 4 predictions. We've got 4 Championship games to predict and 16 FA Cup games, not Premier League games, 16 FA Cup games to predict. So let's just get straight into it. But before we do, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and comment your predictions to get some points for prediction league. And yeah, let's just get into it. So the first game is Birmingham going up against Sheffield United. Now Birmingham are on okay form despite throwing away a two goal lead away to Derby with Christian Bielik scoring their equaliser for Derby County. Sheffield United are on pretty good form, coming off the back of a 2-0 win against Peterborough. And in this game I feel like it'll be pretty close, but I feel like Sheffield United will just be too strong for Birmingham, so that's why I've gone for a 2-1 win for Birmingham. The next game is Hull going against Preston. Now Hull, obviously under their new manager, under their new ownership, which is going good for them so far. They've won 3 games that are balanced against Swansea, Blackburn and also Bournemouth. And yeah, signs they made on deadline day were quite good, including Ryan Owen on permanent, which is a fantastic deal for them. Marcus Forster from Brentford, very experienced striker in the Championship, was really good last year in Brentford's promotion season, and also Liam Walsh on loan from Swansea, which isn't a bad option in midfield. And Preston also, they're doing all right. And the new manager Barlow. Last game was a 2-2 draw for them against us, Bristol City. Emil Reese, their top scorer, scoring in the 95th minute to give them the equaliser. So yeah, Preston and Hull are on okay form. I don't know. It seems I feel like they're just gonna cancel each other out. So I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw in this one. The next game is Blackpool going against Bristol City. Now Blackpool are on okay form. They just drawn 1-1 away to Fulham, which isn't a bad result. And Bristol, obviously, as I just mentioned, they drew 2-2 away to Preston, which I think we played really well. I think we were quite unlucky not to come away with the 3 points, but yeah, we're going to against Blackpool in this game, and I don't know, I feel like it's going to be another draw. That's why I've predicted another 1-1 draw in this one. I could just see both teams cancelling each other out. And the final Championship game to predict is Swansea going up against Blackburn. Now Swansea just lost 1-0 to Luton in midweek. A very poor performance on Swansea's part. Blackburn obviously doing very well in the league. Second place right now. I can't remember who they beat at the weekend, but yeah. I feel like Swansea will give Blackburn a real good game, but I feel like Blackburn will just have enough to win this match. I've gone for a 2-1 win for Blackburn. Now on to the FA Cup games. We've got Man United going up against Middlesbrough, the first FA Cup game going on Friday night. Now, Man United are doing alright in the Premier League. Their most recent result in the Premier League was a 1-0 win against West Ham, thanks to Marcus Rashford, late minute winner. Middlesbrough are doing alright in the Championship. They're in the play. They're just in and around the playoffs right now. I think they beat Coventry 1-0 at the weekend. So yeah, both teams on pretty good form. But yeah, I feel like Man United will just have enough quality to win against Middlesbrough. So I've gone for a 2-1 win to Man United. The next game is Chelsea going against Plymouth Argyle. Chelsea doing pretty well in the Premier League. And Plymouth are doing pretty well in League One as well. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be quite a comfortable win for Chelsea, but I do reckon Plymouth will score. I've gone for a 3-1 win for Chelsea. And the next game is Huddersfield going up against Barnsley, local derby in the 4th round of the FA Cup between these two sides. Yeah, Huddersfield are doing pretty well in the Championship. Barnsley on the other end are definitely not doing very well in the Championship. They're bottom of the league. They just lost 1-0 to Cardiff in a week. I feel like it's going to be a pretty comfortable win for Huddersfield, so I've gone for a 2-0 win for Huddersfield. The next game is a pretty big game. It's Kidderminster Harriers going up against West Ham. I think this is a match-up between the teams that are the furthest apart in the FA Cup in terms of league positions. Kidderminster Harriers, obviously the giant killers really of this FA Cup so far, beating Reading in the last round 2-1. West Ham beating Leeds in the last round to get through to this round. And yeah, I would love to see Kidderminster get through to the fifth round. Honestly, I would love for it to happen. It'd just be absolute carnage to see them get through. I can't see it happening though, unfortunately. I do think it'll be a close game. I do think it'll have goals in it, but I can see West Ham just winning this one. I'm going for a 3-2 win for West Ham, but I'd love to see Kidderminster Harriers prove me wrong in this game. And the next game is Wolves going against Norwich. Now, Wolves doing very well in the Premier League. Well, they're not doing amazingly, but they're doing pretty well. They're in 8th place, I believe. And Norwich are starting to pick up form in the Premier League now. They're just above relegation, so at the time of recording this, this game's really hard to predict. Wolves don't tend to concede much, and they don't really tend to score much, so I'm feeling this to be a 1-0 win for Wolves. And the next game is another pretty big game. It's Crystal Palace going against Hartlepool. Hartlepool beat Blackpool to get through to this round. Crystal Palace obviously beating Millwall in the local derby, you can call it. But yeah, Crystal Palace doing okay for themselves in the Premier League. They're 13th place. Hartlepool, I think they're in around like 15th, 16th in League 2, which isn't too bad considering they've just came up from the National League. But in this game, I feel like Crystal Palace will be very comfortable in this game. I'm going for a 3-1 win for Crystal Palace. And the next game is Everton going up against Brentford. Now, Everton have completed the signings of Donny van der Beek from Man United and Dele Alli from Tottenham, which aren't bad signs at all. And Brentford have obviously signed Christian Eriksen, which is a very good signing. So I feel like this game will be pretty close. I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw and then Everton win on pens. But honestly, I could see that game going either way. That game was going to be so close. Next game is Man City going up against Fulham. Now, Man City obviously doing very well. This is literally this is the top of the Premier League going against top of the Championship, so it's a pretty big game. But I feel like Man City will be way too good for Fulham, because Fulham normally tend to dominate the Championship, but they tend to not do very well in the Premier League. So I have a feeling Man City will score a lot of goals against Fulham here. I've gone for a 4-2 win to Man City. And the next game is Peterborough going up against QPR. Peterborough just lost Siriki Dembele to Bournemouth, which is a massive blow to them. Siriki Dembele, arguably their most important player of this season. See him go is a real blow for Peterborough. And QPR are doing very well in the Championship. They absolutely obliterated Reading 4-0 at the weekend. I feel like this will be a comfortable win for QPR. I'm going for a 3-0 win in this one. And the next game is Southampton going up against Coventry. Both teams doing quite well in their respective leagues. Again, I feel like this game will be pretty close. I feel like Coventry will take it all the way to pens, but I feel like they're just going to lose it on pens. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw, Southampton win on pens. And the next game is Stoke going up against Wigan. Now, Stoke are doing all right in the Championship. They're mid-table, But there is one stage where they really push for a playoffs, but maybe they could start the playoff push again, but who knows. Wigan are obviously doing very well in League One. They're second place right now. Looking like they're gonna get promotion. Yeah, I think Stoke will just edge this one. I've gone for a 2-1 win to Stoke. And the next game is a pretty big game. Cambridge United going up against Luton. Cambridge obviously putting off a really big upset by beating Newcastle away in the previous round. And yeah, Cambridge are actually doing very well in League One, considering they got promoted last year from League Two. They're 12th place, I believe, in League One, which isn't bad at all for a newly promoted side. Luton doing very well in the Championship. Obviously, they beat Swansea 1-0 midweek. They're 9th in the Championship now. So can they push towards the playoffs in the second half of the season? We'll have to wait and see. But in this game, I've gone for a pretty mad prediction. I've gone for a 3-3 draw, and then Cambridge to win on pens and get through to the 5th round. That's pretty bold for me, but who knows? Anything can happen in the FA Cup. And then the next game is Spurs going up against Brighton. Now both teams doing pretty alright in the Premier League. Spurs sit 7th, Brighton sit 9th. So they're pretty much the same in the Premier League. Yeah, I do like Spurs' new signings. They signed Bentancur and Kulusevski from Juventus. So yeah, hopefully we get to see them play in these games, because it'll be very exciting to see them play. And I've gone for a 3-2 win to Spurs. I feel like we're just edge it in this one. And then the next game is Liverpool going up against Cardiff. Now, Liverpool doing quite well in the Premier League. Cardiff, obviously, not doing too well in the Championship, but they have won their last 2 games against Nottingham Forest and Barnsley. But yeah, I feel like Liverpool will just be too strong for them, so that's why I go for a 3-1 win for Liverpool. And the next game is Forest going up against Leicester, a local derby sort of. Forest obviously beaten Arsenal in the previous round of the FA Cup. And Forest, despite losing their last game 2-1 to Cardiff, are not doing too bad in the Championship. They're 8th place, they're in the playoff mix. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna predict an upset here. I'm gonna go for Forest 2, Leicester 1. I would love that to happen. That'll be really good, especially because I know most of you guys are Forest fans. So yeah, Forest 2-1. Let's see if that can happen. That'll be brilliant if that can happen. And the final game to predict is Bournemouth going up against Bournemouth, the other non-league side, as well as Kidderminster in the 4th round of the FA Cup. But if you've seen the signs that Bournemouth made on the transfer deadline day, it was pretty good signs. Nat Phillips on loan from Liverpool, Kiefer Moore from Cardiff, Dembele from Peterborough, I've already mentioned, and Todd Cantwell from Norwich. There's just so many players that were signed on the deadline day, and I'll probably miss a few, to be honest with you. But yeah, Bournemouth look like a very strong team now, and I'm not sure if all of their new signings are going to play, but I think some of them may will. And yeah, I'll go for a 4-1 win for Bournemouth. I feel like they're really smashed Bournemouth in this one. But that wraps up 4 of the predictions, guys. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment your predictions to get points on the prediction league. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.